What's up, guys? Welcome back to Phantom's first ever riding video, Day Ride. What about it? Yeah, guys, so we're starting a YouTube channel. Here we are. I literally bought a better mic for this so hopefully you guys appreciate this. I have wanted to make a YouTube channel for a while now. It was just a matter of having right to do it. Obviously I could have made other videos, but I really wanted to kind of do day vlogs. So here we are. But yeah, I don't really know. I think there's gonna be more like tips for driving and because yeah, sorry, I am paying attention to the road. I'm gonna go. Anyway, yeah, so I think this is going to be more like tips with driving and I can post riding content on YouTube. They don't care much. TikTok, they care a little too much, so that's why we don't usually post this content. So, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't know what it's gonna really be. We're gonna test it out, see how we're doing. But for this one, I think I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for a little ride, give you some tips if I got tips, and yeah, we'll go from there. But first things first, we're coming up to a red light, and I do have some tips about red light. Oh, hello, sir. What's up? Ooh. Okay, so right there, right? So the light turned green, alright, but I did not go as soon as it turned green. I don't know why there was a car into the intersection. Here's my tip for red lights. If you're on a motorcycle, even if you're in a car, don't go as soon as that light turns green, guys. The is that noise? Fire detector. I'm probably split in front of me. Oh. At red lights, big thing. As soon as that light turns green, don't immediately go. Wait, in case. Some people like to rip reds, alright? And you can't account for that You don't know if they're gonna do it. So just give it a second. Like, don't immediately go through the light. I usually wait a little bit, like, it could be like a millisecond. Literally, you don't have to wait that long. You just gotta wait enough that if somebody would blow through that light, you're not gonna get snacked or T-boned in the middle of an intersection. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, just like be mindful of like that. You don't want to anticipate that all drivers are gonna do the right thing on the road. And I'm at fault for doing that sometimes. I do, in fact, sometimes have optimism about humanity, and I'm like, oh, you know, they're gonna drive right. They're gonna do the right thing. That's not always the case. That is not always the case, my dudes. So, be very mindful of going through intersections, because those are like Byron's worst nightmare. Yeah, guys, intersections are just a place where wrecks, I feel like, can happen easily sometimes, mainly due to the faults of other drivers or whatever it might be. So I take a little more extra caution with them. You might have heard that from other riders, and you hate intersection. My big thing is, because so many people here, especially run reds, that's why I don't like it. I've seen so many people run red lights that are like fully red, and they definitely had time to stop, and they didn't. So, yeah, just take extra caution with that. Don't go through right when that light turns green. Give it, like I said, you give it a millisecond. Whatever you give it, just don't go through right away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, another thing with that too, if you're at a red light and you got a biker in front of you, give us a little space, right? The reason we don't want you super close to us is because if someone, like, would hit you from behind, we don't want you to hit us from behind, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Give us space, we appreciate it. We might not even show it, but we do appreciate it. Oh, other thing you might notice. So I have my hands on my controls right now, right? You might have noticed that one of the other lights, I took my hands off of the controls. So, when I'm at stoplights, I do like to take my hands off sometimes. However, I will never do it if it's not a car behind me because that car, what they're doing is they're serving as like a barrier in case anyone would come up quick behind them. And if I don't have that barrier, if I don't have another car behind me like that, then I am going to keep my hands on the controls and decide to a quick getaway. So that's another thing. Like, if you ride a bike, keep your hands on the controls, keep your bike in first gear unless you know it's relatively safe to take hands off. In reality, you really shouldn't take your hands off the controls ever on the road, but I know we all do it. We don't know. Our hands cramp. It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, this car behind me? Absolute G. They are giving me plenty of space. I'm very appreciative of that. Keep your hands on the controls, because you never know what could happen. Again, it's like, you want to anticipate, right? You want to anticipate that there are drivers out there that aren't good drivers, and somebody might come up behind you a little too quick, and if you have a getaway, you're good, right? You got your hands on the controls, you're ready to go, you know? Same thing like keeping your foot on that bag brake sometimes. I couldn't split here on my phone because this light's gonna turn green. And they're, wait. Okay, well, I thought the light is turning green. Look at that. Haha. That's the other thing, guys. Learn, like, how lights work. It's really beneficial, because I don't split if the light's about to turn green, because, again, it's the whole, I don't want to get through an intersection right when that light turns green, and if you're splitting and that light turns green, then you better go, or the cars are going to get hella mad at you. I may have done that one time, and I learned my lesson. So, learn from fans' mistakes, whatever it may be. Oh, we got a motorcycle. I'll give him the 2 fingers down. He's not gonna give it to me, but I'll give it to him. Because, I can be a nice person. Funny thing about that, when I started riding it, I actually hated the idea of the 2 fingers down. I was like, this is stupid. Why the do we do that And I get it. I get why we do it. It's because it's like, oh, be safe out there, brother, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, well, it's like the Jeep Wave. I still don't live in a Jeep Wave. I think that's stupid, alright? If you have a Jeep and you do the Jeep Wave, I'm sorry. I think that's the stupidest ever. It's like, not every car brand needs to have a wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's so weird. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Bikes, I get it, because it's like, oh, be safe out there, you know what I mean? Like, you're on 2 wheels, I'm on 2 wheels. Oh, I did what I just said I shouldn't do, but I did it anyway. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I kinda like this whole vlogging thing. It gives me something to do while I drive. What are you doing? Why are you slowing down? Get over it. Put your turn signal on sooner so I know what you're doing. That could fit. Yeah, I can fit that. Oh, yeah. Yes, I also just got over being sick, so if I don't sound the greatest, I mean, I got a voice mod on anyway, you probably can't tell, but I was just hella sick. I was down and out for 2 weeks straight, guys. I had laryngitis at one point. So, just got my voice back, and we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully I don't die of a coughing fit, because that's been happening. But, we're feeling better. We're feeling good. You know? I'm not contagious. I'm not really that sick anymore. But I barely ate in the past 2 weeks, so we're trying to get our energy up. Probably shouldn't be riding, because I have very little energy lately, but you gotta ride, you know what I'm saying? It's an addiction, I know. But it is what it is. And free runs, you know, I just want to lane split. I really like getting ahead of traffic, it's very nice. But sometimes you just can't. This dude, please don't get super close to me, brother. Would appreciate if you don't do that. Oh, did you move over just for me? Brother, if you did that, I so appreciate you for that. I don't know if that's what he did, but I appreciate it. Nonetheless. Is there anybody walking? No. Always check the crosswalks before you go up in them as a biker. Oh, another thing, yeah, don't immediately go in a crosswalk when you're at a red light like that. Like, I can see out of my peripheral if there's anybody walking. Because you don't want to run with the pedestrians. Just saying. So I take my time, you know? I'm like, alright, do we see any pedestrians walking here? If not, nah, alright, I'm gonna sit in the crosswalk. It's a little bit safer than just being right in front of a car like that, or right between cars, whatever it might be. It's a beautiful day. Holy shit, there's clouds in the sky for once. If you don't know anything about where this area, You know, obviously I'm not gonna say the exact area. If you know anything about this area, though, we barely get clouds in the sky except for when it's the rainy season. So, I'm loving this because, hell yeah, clouds? Clouds just make the sky look all that much better. Like a just plain blue sky and some sun. You know, it's a little boring. It's the same for however long you're in a place. You gotta spice it up for a little bit. This one's a stupid idea, but we're gonna do it. Oh, your geez, thank you. I'm just yapping away. I like this road. It's a little winding. It's not always super busy, but sometimes it is, and then I'm like, I just want a nice little ride with like no traffic. I feel like if it's near sunset, sometimes you can get less traffic, depending on the day. So, and anybody go? No. Then I go. Also, so when I ride, guys, I kept stock mirrors. I have some new with stock mirrors on. I keep the stock because I do like to see behind me, especially at red lights and shit. But I usually have my one pulled in because if I got a split, it's easier than me, like, reaching every time. You know what I mean? Because it just adds another layer. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's easier to keep it tucked in. And I usually don't need that in here. I keep this one over here so I can see, you know? But this one, sometimes I put it out, you know? So I can see everything, but usually I don't. Alright, we're gonna speed her up a little here. Woohoo! Oh yeah, mail truck, what's up? I'm gonna pass you. Adios. Huh, see, this is the part of the road I like. Like, usually there's not a lot of traffic. Very convenient. Very nice. Very nice. What's up, brother? I really need to get in that lane, actually. I'm about to turn down here. What? Do I want to turn here or up there? That's the real question. I move it the whole way. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I turn on this road. Actually, I'm gonna turn on this road. Okay. And they're not turning, so I'm gonna turn. Oop, we behind a bus. What's up, bus? I like this area. It's nice. It's not just palm trees and dead. It looks alive, you know? Alright. Ooh, why is there dirt there? What the f***? Alright. Hello, boss. I feel like I never see bus go this way. Woo! It's a nice day. It's like a little chilly, but it's like the right kind of chilly. When they road work up here, god damn it. I swear to God, every road I go on, they're doing road work. Oh, look at that. Road work ahead. How lovely. Loving it. Oh, I think it's like more of a side street, though. What is that? Do I have to go that? No. If people are space, you know? Personal space, a personal bubble. Think of that, there you go. With motorcycles, imagine we have our own personal little bubble. Stay out of that. Oh yeah. This road, look at that view. I don't know if you're gonna see that view. There's a great view right here. I don't know if I can edit that. I'm still learning. If you can't, well, my bad. Look at that view. Amazing. I love this road for that view. My bad, I'm gonna slow down. I'm just enjoying it. Sometimes you don't gotta go fast, you know? That's something people forget sometimes, especially on bikes. Like, I forget that sometimes. Sometimes you really just don't have to go fast. You can just chill. You can be one with the road. Why are you going so slow? I'm about to get in the hub. That's what I know. That's the fast lane. As I say after I was just going slow in the fast lane. Like, oops. My bad. Sometimes though you kind of just, you don't realize how fast or how slow you're going. I don't really know. Also, you know what I realized? Driving? I always, don't talk to myself when we're on other cars, so I'm like, they're gonna think, whatever. I'm like, they don't know me. Got a helmet on. They can't see me. I'm like John Cena out here. Gotta make myself a little bit louder, even though I'm quiet as shit anyway. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Perfect timing. The arch of the lane splitting. Lane filtering. At least it's lane filtering, everybody. Oh, there's a little tidbit. Okay, so what I'm about... Oh, never mind. Okay, so lane splitting and lane filtering, two very different things. I mean, they're not that different, but they're different. You know what I mean? So lane filtering is when you're at a stoplight and you go between the cars to get up to the front of the line. Lane splitting is if you're actively in moving traffic. Alright? And you go and you split in front of it. So right now we're filtering because there's a red light. I don't know what this dude's doing, but we're gonna come up here. So that was filtering. Since the light was red. If you split, lane splitting is if you are moving in traffic and you go between the cars as traffic is moving. So stop, filtered. Go, split. A little nice information for you. I'm gonna run out of tips from this one video, I realized. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. We might split it up. Oh, buddy, I wanted to be in the front. Why'd you have to go and do that Yeah, we're still gonna go to the front, because... you? Not really. You didn't know it was coming. But still, I'm just gonna come up here. There's a mother biking. Is he gonna wave? If he waves, I'll wave. But if he doesn't wave, then I don't. Brother does not see you. That's okay. I'll give him a 1-2. Whoosh! There's cops up here. We're gonna be in this lane. We're gonna go slow. You know, I don't know. Oh, they're not pulling someone over. They're taking someone out of a house, I think. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, we're probably gonna filter up here. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get over. Well, he's probably gonna turn green anyway. Yep, knew it. Haha! Suckers. I do need to be in that lane, though. This area is... I go slower here because there's a lot of people that can walk around this area sometimes. Cars get mad. They can get mad when you go slower than usual. But I also don't want to hit a pedestrian in some of these crosswalks. And people just be walking sometimes. And I'm like, brother, value your life a little bit, you know? I mean, I know you want that money, but it's not college. I don't think it works that way all the time. What the is this Tesla doing? I hate Tesla trucks with everything. What are we doing? We going? Okay, I'm going. Sick! What are we doing? The was that Alright, I can't tell if the light's about to turn green or not. I don't know. Oh. No, you're not gonna get him. There's make that. Yeah. Boosh. Badoosh. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Don't hit the mirror. I always get, when I get that close to cars, I hate that I think I'm gonna hit their mirror, and I've done that. I'm not gonna lie, I've accidentally done that, and if you were those people, I'm so sorry. I genuinely apologize, but, you can't stop in the middle of traffic to do anything about that, Or I would. I'd be like, yo, oh, all right. We're gonna let them go. That is loud as. Oh, motorcycle! He probably won't say hi to me. I'm going to figure this out. Whoop. See, I feel like someone's gotta do it. And you know what? If I gotta be that person, then I'll be that person, I guess. But I'm not always that person. I can't believe we're making a YouTube video. This gonna be long as I hope you guys watch this shit, because I don't know how long this like recording is, but and it might be an hour long. So welcome to the longest video you'll ever see fam make, because I'm not doing this again probably. We'll make YouTube videos, but they're gonna be shorter, obviously. Like not like short form videos, but not as long as this probably is. I don't even want to know how long this is gonna take me to edit. Maybe, oh my god, bloopers of the YouTube. We're bringing bloopers to YouTube, too. Maybe, I don't know. I might just throw all this crap in, because that's a lot of editing. That's a lot of, like, things to do. Anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments, though. Do you like this YouTube? Do you like these videos? Because if so, I'll keep doing them. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm busy. If you guys don't know, in my personal life, I am actually hella busy. This is something that I started doing for fun. Obviously, it's turned into something a little bit more than that. Yeah, so I'm trying to focus on this a little bit more this year. We're gonna see how that goes, but we might have some stuff that makes me busy, obviously, outside of doing social media. I don't delve into that a lot of what I do outside of social media, I feel like, and which does mean, like, my hobbies and whatnot, but my job I really don't delve into. Again, privacy, anonymity. If you guys are new here, I am anonymous. I am not going to show my face or do any of that shit. I will not be giving away my voice, probably. None of that. And that's just for privacy reasons. I know what it can get like when people obviously become a little more well-known in society. And I just know I want to be able to still have, like, my private life and all of that without worrying about certain things that can happen to people who have a little bit more notoriety in society. Oh my god, that could be like a great-ass lyric to a song. Notoriety in society. But yeah, guys, I'm doing this for fun. I think it's so fun to edit and make videos and build, like, this community online. It's really a great thing. If it goes well. If it doesn't go well, obviously, it's not a series of things, but I think we're building a solid community in the fam, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you don't follow my TikTok and Instagram, I do post on those pretty much daily. TikTok, I post daily. I really try to. I've obviously slacked a little here and there. But if you follow my TikTok, I post daily. Obviously, I'm not posting really any riding content on there because TikTok really doesn't like that. Instagram, I try to post daily. That doesn't always happen, though. But on my Instagram, I do post a little bit more riding content, some of the interactions I have outside of here. Somebody is calling me. I'm not answering that, obviously. My nose is running, but I can't do anything about that. Don't you just love when you're driving, you can't do anything with your hands? That sounded wrong. Left lane closed head. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I'm just gonna stay behind this bus for now on. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. I really don't ride during the day this often. This is kinda nice. I can see. Alright, I'm gonna just hop in here. Thank you. Appreciate you. My good motorcycles? I swear to God, those are people walking. Ha! I'm an idiot. I 5 and 5d10 tier sometimes. That's alright. Anyway, guys, that was the first video of the Phantom Fam. Hell yeah, for YouTube. I should clarify, for YouTube. I hope you stick around. We're gonna get more content rolling out. I really am gonna try to up my game this year. New Year's, why not, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, adios, Sajin, arrivederci, whatever you say. I'll see you next time.